Good evening and welcome to tonight's Norris versus Crete matchup at Buck Buchanan Field. Starting lineup starting with the Norris Titans. Batting first and playing shortstop, Kaiser Papenhagen. Batting second and playing third base, Cale Fountain. Batting third and playing left field, Collier Hesterman. Batting fourth and playing second base, Logan White. Batting fifth and playing left field, Beckett Lund. Batting sixth and DHing tonight is Cody Behrens. Pitching tonight for the Titans and batting seventh, Bryce Fountain. Batting eighth and playing first base, Alex Heffelfinger. Batting ninth and playing right field, John Hood. And catching tonight for the Titans, Logan Michael. Starting lineup for the Seward Blue Jays. Batting first and playing shortstop, Tad TeBrink. Batting second, the third baseman, Maximus Connell. Pitching tonight for the Cardinals will be Mason Crumbliss. Catching, number 20, Connor Lomax. Playing center field, Mason Stone. Playing first base and batting sixth, Kenner Svutak. Batting seventh and playing right field, Alex Eltsey. Batting eighth and playing left field, Jeffrey Conkle. And batting ninth and playing second base, Carson Cottle.
Number 20, playing second base, Logan White. Number 5, playing center field, Beckett Lund. Third base, number 9, Cody Behrens. Pitching, number 12, Bryce Fountain. First base, number 21, Alex Heffelfinger. Rounding out the lineup, number 6, playing right field, Johnny Hood. Now for your Crete Cardinals. Number 7, shortstop, Tad TeBrink. Third base, number 14, Maximus Connell. Pitching for the Cardinals, number 24, Mason Crumbliss. Catching for the Cardinals, number 20, Connor Lomax. Playing center field, number 8, Mason Stone. Number 13, playing first base, Kenner Svutak.
Welcome back. Batting first for the Crete Cardinals will be number 7, Tad DeBrink. Batting descending for the Cardinals will be DeBrink, Connell, and Crumbliss. Bryce Fountain on the mound for the Titans. He's a freshman. Going around the field for the Titans, you have Fountain pitching, Logan Michael behind the plate. At first base, Alex Heffelfinger. At second base, Logan White. At shortstop, number 13, Kaiser Poppenhagen. And at third base, Cale Fountain. In the outfield, we have Collier Hesterman playing left field, John Hood playing right field, and Beckett Lund in center field. What? Sorry about that. Cody Behrens is at third base, and Bryce and Cale Fountain is DHing tonight. Looks like we're ready to play some baseball as Tad DeBrink steps into the plate for the Crete Cardinals. And here we go.
Number 7, Tad DeBrink.
And here's DeBrink steps in there, and he will be the first pitch from Fountain. Just inside, ball 1.
Hey, welcome back again. Got the main man, Mitchell Punchy Severson, on the mic. Does a great job. I'll only be jumping in every other half, as he is more than capable of
2-0 to
doing his business.
Tad DeBrink.
Cardinals 1-0, beat Malcolm yesterday. 10-3. Titans also 1-0.
Here's the 2-0 pitch from Fountain. Just outside. 3-0 the count to DeBrink. Fountain steps off the mound for a second, takes a breath, and here's the 3-0 pitch from Fountain. In there, strike 1 to Tad DeBrink.
Fountain, only a freshman. Got to find his groove, right? Pretty big situation going on, second game of the year. Pitching as a freshman, but a very good ball player.
Here's the 3-1 pitch from Fountain. Swung on and hit to the left. Third baseman over to first. It gets past Alex Heffelfinger. DeBrink will go to second.
That was a great play by Behrens.
Time.
Great play by Behrens, and good backup by Logan Michael.
I think DeBrink beats the throw from Behrens.
I don't know. It would have been tough. Now, I think he would have been very close. It was a one hopper. Heffelfinger just couldn't handle it. You know, in the beginning of the year, I was trying to figure out their lineups and such. Ball 1 to Connell. Fountain, 1-1. Has great velocity. A little bit chillier than yesterday, huh?
Overcast.
For sure, overcast. And this ballpark is deceiving, like we said yesterday, because it doesn't look like there's any wind. It doesn't look like there's any wind, but there is some wind.
It's windy out here.
Yes, for sure.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Fountain to Maximus Connell. Connell is playing third base tonight for the Cardinals. Low ball 2, 2-2 the count to Connell. On deck for the Cardinals, number 24, Mason Crumbliss.
You just gotta get it. It's gotta be coming soon, don't it, Mitch?
Yeah. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Fountain. In there, strike 3, and it's a backwards punchy 4.
There it was, the punchy. That's just notable right there. That gives to make MLB right there.
That brings to the plate number 24, Mason Crumbliss.
Number 24. Number 24.
Crumbliss is pitching tonight for the Cardinals. Here's the first pitch to Crumbliss. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Mason Crumbliss. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Bryce Fountain. Swung on and fouled back. 1-1 the count to Mason Crumbliss. On deck for the Cardinals, number 20, Connor Lomax. Fountain looking for a 1-2-3 first inning. And here's the 1-1 pitch from Fountain. Swung on and missed. 1-2 the count to Mason Crumbliss. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Fountain. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 gets past Michaels. Michaels will throw to Alex Heffelfinger in time for the third out of the inning. After half an inning, it's Cardinals put up a 0. Batting for the Titans here in the bottom of the first, Popnagan, Cale Fountain, and Hesterman. Now batting for the Titans, number 13, Kaiser Papenhagen. Papenhagen is playing shortstop tonight for the Titans. Here's the first pitch to Papenhagen. Outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Kaiser Papenhagen. Pitching for the Cardinals, number 24, Mason Crumbliss. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Crumbliss. In the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Papenhagen. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Crumbliss. High ball 3. 3-0 the count to Kaiser Papenhagen. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Papenhagen. Inside, ball 4. Titans leadoff runner is on for Cale Fountain. Pickoff attempt at first. Not good. Cale Fountain is DHing tonight for the Titans. And here's the first pitch to Fountain. Papenhagen going. The pitch is a strike to Fountain. And there'll be a runner at second. Runner in scoring position for the Titans here with nobody out in the first inning. And here's the 0-1 pitch from Mason Crumbliss. In the dirt, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Cale Fountain. On deck for the Titans, number 15, Collier Hesterman. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Crumbliss. Swung on and hit a mile high, but way foul. And that makes the count 1-2. One and two the count to Fountain with Papenhagen at second. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Crumbliss. The dirt ball 2. Papenhagen's going to take third. So the Titans have a runner one base away from scoring. And a 2-2 count to Fountain.
That was a great read in the dirt by Papenhagen. Saw the curve on the dirt and just went.
That ball's going to get past the catcher. Scoring on a wild pitch will be Papenhagen. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Crumbliss. Swung on and fouled back. And the count remains full. And here's the payoff pitch from Crumbliss. And fouled way back. That missed the car, barely missed the car. And the count stands at 3-2 for Fountain. Crumbliss shakes off a sign, and here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Fountain fighting here with a 3-2 count and nobody out in the first inning.
Absolutely, Mitchell. This is a great at-bat. He's fighting him off, seen a lot of pitches.
Here's the 3-2 pitch from Crumbliss. Swung on and hit to the third base shortstop gap. Over to first in time. Great dig there by the first baseman. The first baseman, Kenner Svitak. That'll be the first out of the inning. That brings up number 15, Collier Hesterman. Here's the first pitch to Hesterman. In there, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Hesterman. Swung on and missed, strike two. 0-2 the count to Hesterman. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Crumbliss. Ground ball to the second baseman. He's gonna get it there. Over to first in time. And that'll bring up number 20, Logan White. On deck for the Titans, number 5, Beckett Lund. First pitch to White is swung on and fouled down the right field line, but way foul. And the count is 0-1 to Beckett Lund. Here's the 0-1 pitch to White. Fouled into the netting. 0-2 the count to Logan White. Poppenhagen walked his first time up back in the first inning. He's the Titans' only run. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Crumbliss. In there, strike three, and it's a backwards punchy for Crumbliss to end the inning. After one, Titans lead 1-0. Batting for the Cardinals in the top of the second will be Connor Lomax, Mason Stone, and Kenner Svitak.
Punch, that was pretty good. It looks like they're pitching him back to front, right?
Yeah.
On a curveball and then coming after some fastballs. And besides Poppenhagen, he had a pretty good at-bat. Fountain had a pretty good at-bat, too. Fought him off.
Just fought a lot.
Shortstop made a great play there to get Kale.
Great scoop by the first baseman.
Yes, that was a good play, all-around play. Temperature is around 40 degrees with a crisp wind. You wouldn't know it by the flag. It's a bit chilly. Titans are donning their cream whites, pinstripes on the side and around the sleeves. Cardinals coming in with the gray pants and royal blue jerseys, red underneath for sleeves. A bit chilly, but that's Nebraska baseball.
Now batting for the Crete Cardinals, number 20, Connor Lomax. Lomax is catching tonight for the Cardinals. Fountain had a 1-2-3 inning back in the first inning. First pitch to Lomax is outside, ball one. On deck for the Cardinals, number 8, Mason Stone. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Fountain. Swung on and missed. Strike one. 1-1 the count to Connor Lomax. And here's the 1-1 pitch to Lomax. In there, strike two. 1-2 the count to Lomax. Fountain had two punchies back in the first inning. One backwards and one forwards. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Fountain. Swung on and missed, strike three.
Mitch gets to say it.
3 straight punchies from Bryce Fountain.
3 straight, 3 in a row. Last 2 of the last inning, and they got the lead off of this inning.
That brings to the plate number 8, Mason Stone.
Now,
Number eight, Mason Stone.
Stone is playing center field for the Cardinals tonight. First pitch to Stone was outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Fountain. In there, strike one. 1-1 the count to Mason Stone. On deck for the Crete Cardinals, number 13, Kenner Svitak. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Fountain. Swung on and hit foul. 1-2 the count to Mason Stone. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Fountain. Shakes it off. Now here it is. Swung on, hit it back to the pitcher. Great reaction from Fountain over to Heffelfinger in time. Great play by Bryce Fountain for the second out of the inning, and that brings up number 13, Kenner Svitak. Svitak is playing first base tonight for the Cardinals. Here's the first pitch to Svitak. Fouled into the netting. 1-1 the count to Svitak. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Bryce Fountain. Ground ball to the shortstop. Poppenhagen over to Heffelfinger in time. Oh, he stayed on. After 2 and after 1.5, Titan lead 1-0. Batting for the Titans in the bottom of the second will be Beckett Lund, Cody Behrens, and Bryce Fountain. Now batting for the Titans, number 5, Beckett Lund. Lund is playing center field for the Titans tonight. Crumbliss still on the mound for the Blue Cardinals. Lund shows bunt and bunts it straight back to the pitcher over and in time for the first out of the inning. brings up number 9, Cody Behrens. Titans still don't have a hit today. Cody Behrens is playing third base today for the Titans. Here's the first pitch from Crumbliss. In there, strike 1 to Cody Behrens. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Crumbliss. Swung on and hit to the third baseman. He's going to charge it over to first in time. Great play by the third baseman, Maximus Connell. And that brings up number 12, Bryce Fountain. Fountain is pitching for the Titans tonight. Here's the first pitch to Fountain. Fountain only a freshman, which is tough to do on this great Titans squad. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Crumbliss. Great take there by Fountain, and that makes the count 2-0. And here's the 2-0 pitch from Crumbliss. Ball 3, 3-0 the count to Bryce Fountain. On deck for the Titans, number 21, Alex Heffelfinger. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Crumbliss. Outside, ball 4, and Bryce Fountain walks. Number 21, Alex Heffelfinger, now up to bat for the Titans. Courtesy runner, number 2, Barrett Stone.
Number two, Barrett Stone. Courtesy runner.
Here's the first pitch to Heffelfinger. Pickoff attempt at first. No dice. On deck for the Titans, number 6, John Hood. Here's the first pitch to Heffelfinger. Stone going. It's not a great jump over to second. Not in time, so Barrett Stone will be on second. And it's an 0-1 count to Alex Heffelfinger. Number 20, Connor Lomax, coming out to talk with number 24, Mason Crumbliss. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Heffelfinger. He held up, and that skips by the catcher, and Barrett Stone will be at third. Hope it was strike, he did go. 0-2 the count to Heffelfinger. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Heffelfinger. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. After 2, Titans lead 1-0. Batting for the Cardinals in the top of the third, Alex Eltsey, Jeffrey Kunkel, and Carson Cottle.
How about that game last night? Johnny Hood, huh?
Yeah,
3 for 4, one away from the cycle. Triple.
Yeah.
And 5 RBIs.
He had a 3-run home run. I believe that sealed the deal for the Titans.
Definitely, yeah. That was the nail in the proverbial coffin,
Yes,
right?
It was.
Great night for baseball. It's Nebraska baseball. I'd like to thank our sponsors out there. You can see them out on the sign, Gaina Trucking. Farmers Cooperative. We have Hausman Construction, usually a scoreboard sponsor. Renee Goodhart with Remax.
You Stop Convenience Shop.
You Stop Convenience Shop. And Shro Bros Pizza over in Cortland. You Stop is in Hickman. Also, Ann Webbles Insurance and Impact Athletics. All those fine sponsors help out the Titans. Oh, can't forget First Day Bank. And I cannot forget the music.
Now batting for the Cardinals here in the top of the third, Alex Eltsey.
What's wrong with these people, Erica?
It's 1-0 the count to Eltsey. In the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Eltsey. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Fountain. Swung on and hit to left feet in center field. And that'll drop in for the first hit of the day for either team. Eltsey with a leadoff single. That brings to the plate number 11, Jeffrey Kunkel. Number 2, Carson Cottle on second. Number 10, Garrett Rockenbach coming out to pinch run for Eltsey. Double play in a position for the Titans here. Turn 2, I believe, last night. And here's the first pitch from Bryce Fountain. Outside ball 1, that'll get past Michael. And Rockenbach will be on second. One and 0 with a count 2. Jeffrey Kunkel. Warming up in the Cardinals bullpen, number 9, Alex Eltsey. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Fountain. Just outside, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Jeffrey Kunkel.
Fountain gave up a solid single, then he kind of lost this. Stuff got a little bit wild and threw. That was a wild pitch. It wasn't a pass ball. Logan Michael did everything he possibly could do to get to that ball.
Swung on and missed. Strike 1 to Kunkel.
What do you think here? I mean, I'm in a tight game with the number 2 rated team in the state, returning 8 and 13. I'm bunting this guy over third. That's just what I'm doing.
I'm not a fan of bunting, but yeah.
You're an MLB guy. That's why.
Yes.
They don't bunt MLB. Oh,
Rockenbach's gonna go. He's gonna get there. No throw.
Wow. Or just stealing.
Yeah.
Heck with the
Just
bunt,
stealing.
right?
2-2 the count to Kunkel.
Kunkel just has to make contact here to give his runner, Rockenbach at third, a chance.
Tie the game up.
Tie the game up, yeah.
Here's the 2-2 pitch from Fountain. Side ball 3. Full count to Kunkel. On deck for the Cardinals, number 2, Carson Cottle. Here's the payoff pitch from Fountain. Outside ball 4, and Rockenbach is going to score to make it a 1-1 game. That brings up number 2, Carson Cottle.
Number two. Carson Cottle.
Looks like they're going to start some action in the Titan bullpen with number 14. Shows bunt, and sorry, Carson Connell showed bunt down the right field line.
He's just got a bunch of strikes. Can't figure. You got a bunch of strikes in that situation. That was close to strike.
Oh,
Give,
and one they count 2.
Fountain
Cottle.
the advantage.
Number 14, Porter Dutter, is warming up in the Titans bullpen. On deck for the Cardinals, number 7, Tad to Brink. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Fountain. Oh, umpire calls time.
Batter call it.
Oh, batter called time.
Umpire gave it to him. Tough situation for an umpire. So if the pitcher even starts moving, you can't give him the batter that timeout.
Here's the 0-1 pitch from Fountain. Outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Carson Cottle.
Wonder how long they're gonna hang before go out and have a mound visit by one of the coaches, huh?
I'm gonna guess if he walks Cottle, the coach is probably gonna come out and talk with Fountain. Fountain only a freshman. And here's the 1-1 pitch from Fountain. Look to try to pick off number 11, Jeffrey Kunkel. Only one hit in this game so far, and it was an Alex Eltsey single in this inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Fountain. Batter calls time.
I don't know why everybody's getting jazzed up about calling time.
I don't know either.
Was you here? Did you stay for the JV game last night?
No, I did not.
Do they have like a pitch clock rule? I was talking to Erica about it. They like
The
gave a
1-1
ball.
pitch in there, strike 2. 1-2 the count.
I'll have to ask Coach
2.
Bart about that.
Carson Cottle.
Coach Bart's 7th year as the head coach at Norris.
Here's the
think it's his
1-2 pitch from Carson Cottle. In there, strike 3 called. A backwards punchy for Bryce Fountain. That's his 4th punchy of the night. That brings up number 7, Tad to Brink. He hit it to the shortstop back in the first inning, who overthrew to the first baseman. Pickoff attempt at first.
Showing bunt too
Cottle.
there. He was showing bunt.
Cottle back to first. And tried to get to 2, and Logan Michael threw to Brink out back in the first. Here's the first pitch to Brink. In there, strike 1. 0-1 the count 2.
Didn't do it there
Tad
though.
to Brink.
Didn't show bunt at all.
Here's the 0-1 pitch 2 to Brink. Outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Wouldn't be surprised to see a steal from Kunkel. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Fountain. High ball 2. 2-1 the count 2. Tad to Brink. On deck for the Cardinals, number 14, Maximus Connell. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Fountain. Side ball 3.
Fountain's mixing in a heavy dose of off speed, and they're at the top of their lineup. I definitely get his 2-hole hitter.
He is.
But he established that fastball early. It just surprised to see him go back, go into this curveball mode.
Here's the 3-1 pitch from Fountain. Going will be Kunkel, but it'll be a walk for DeBrink, and Sean Bartholomew will come out and talk with his pitcher, Bryce Fountain. Porter Dutter still warming up in the Titans bullpen. Runners on first and second for Maximus Connell. Connell struck out back in the first inning. He's playing third base tonight for the Crete Cardinals. Titans got one in the first on a wild pitch from their Cardinals pitcher, Mason Crumbliss. Now batting number 14, Maximus Connell. Here's the first pitch from Bryce Fountain. Connell shows bunt, way foul into the netting. When you bunt, you want to keep it on the ground. You don't want it to go into the air where it can be caught. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Fountain. Oh.
You're exactly right on that, Mitch. Is a lot of times the barrel that goes down, and that because of pop-up. So coaches always say keep your barrel up when you bunt.
Yes. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Fountain. Ball 1-1 the count 2.
Front side's opening up
Maximus
on
Connell.
Bryce. Can see Mike, his dad, down there, showing the same thing.
Yes.
So left side's opening up, so he's just leaving everything outside.
Here's the 1-1 pitch from Fountain. Ball 2. 2-1 the count 2. Maximus Connell. Fountain cruised through the last 2 innings, but has struggled to get strikes here in the third. And here's the 2-1 pitch from Bryce Fountain. In the dirt, ball 3. 3-1 the count to Maximus Connell.
He's making Logan Michael work very, very, very hard back there. He's doing a great job,
Yeah.
but
He's doing a great job behind the plate for the Titans. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Fountain. In the dirt, ball 4, and he will walk the bases loaded for Mason Crumbliss. And I believe they're going to bring in a new pitcher. Now pitching for the Titans, number 14, Porter Dutter. Fountain will move to first, and Heffelfinger will take a seat. Now batting number 24, Mason Crumbliss. Crumbliss is 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in the first inning. And here's the first pitch from Dutter. Swung on and fouled. 0-1 the count to Crumbliss. And here's the 0-1 pitch from Dutter. Just outside. Ball 1. 1-1 the count to Crumbliss. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Dutter. In the air deep, that could be trouble.
Johnny's got an arm.
Fielder.
Oh, I
It's
think
going to
he
be a
left
throw to the
early.
plate. And number 11,
See if they appeal this.
Jeffrey Kunkel,
I don't
will
know.
come and score.
Did you see the guy at third?
I did not see him. I was watching Hood catch the ball.
It's a tough catch out there. That wind is whipping. I know it doesn't look like it with the flag, but it is.
They
Good
will
catch by Hood.
not appeal. That brings to the plate number 20, Connor Lomax. It'll be a sac fly. Tad to Brink did not move up on that. In there, strike 1.
Good point. If he moves up, probably Maximus Connell moves up as well. Ball goes all the way through. Very good point. You take out of a force play. You got two guys in scoring position.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Lomax. Low ball 1. 1-1 the count to Lomax.
Look at Michael doing a very good job just asking politely where a pitch was at so he can inform his coaches.
Yes.
From Steve Speaker.
Here's the 1-1 pitch from Connor Lomax. From Porter Dutter, sorry. In there, strike 2. 1-2 the count to Connor Lomax. Dutter has done a great job limiting the damage here in the top of the third. He steps off the mound for a second.
Yeah, he did a great job getting that fly ball. And then he got a little help from those runners staying put. See if he can seal the deal here.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Dutter. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and that's
How many
Dutter's
punches?
first punchy.
How many punches we got on the night there, Mitch?
He 4.
For the Cardinals, 2 runs on the run, 2 runs on. Number 9, Alex Elsie.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 9, Alex Eltsey. Moving to first base is number 24, Mason Crumbliss. Final line for Fountain. 2 1/3 innings, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, 1 hit, 2 runs, all of them earned. Final line for Mason Crumbliss. 2 innings, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, no hits, 1 run. That was earned. And no hit batters. That brings to the plate number 6, John Hood.
Number 6, right fielder, John Hood.
Hood is playing center field tonight for the Titans. Sorry, right field. Titans still looking for their first hit of the night. Crete has the lead 2-1. Here's the first pitch from Eltsey. Low, ball 1. 1-0 the count to John Hood. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Eltsey. Swung on and fouled off his shin. 1-1 the count to Hood. On deck for the Titans, number 13, Kaiser Papenhagen.
Titans have yet to get a hit tonight, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. See if they can get something going.
Here's the 1-1 pitch from LC.
Johnny had a great last night.
Side. 2-1.
3 for 4?
To Hood.
3 for 4, 5 RBIs. 1 hit away from the cycle with the triple.
Yeah. Yes, 3 for 4. Hit a 3-run home run in the 6th. That sealed the deal. And here's the 3-1 pitch to Hood. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 2-2 the count to John Hood.
Comes down to here is just base runners.
Yes.
It's only the 3rd.
Here's
Still
the
plenty of
2-2
time.
pitch to John Hood. Outside, ball 3. Full count to John Hood. Fountain probably had the best at-bat against Crumbliss.
Yeah, yeah.
Fouling off a bunch of pitches. Foul ball. And the count will stand at 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch from
Looks like Johnny went into a B-hack
Yeah.
mode.
Alex Eltsey. Swung on and hit to the shortstop. Number 7. Tad to Brink over to Mason Crumbliss is an out. And that'll bring to the plate number 13, Kaiser Papenhagen. Papenhagen is walked back in the first inning and scored. First pitch to Papenhagen is low, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Poppenhagen. On deck for the Titans, number 22, Cale Fountain. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Elsie. Swung on and hit way up in center field. The right fielder will, number 11, Jeffrey Kunkel will catch the ball. And that'll be the second out of the inning. And that brings to the plate number 22, Cale Fountain. Fountain is 0 for 1 with a ground out to the shortstop back in the first inning. On deck for the Titans, number 15, Collier Hesterman. First pitch to Fountain is in the dirt, ball 1.
Seems like Coach Reef has a game plan, you know. I had Crumpler's thrown, he threw a little bit harder,
Yes.
and Elsie's kind of like a little softy,
Yes.
thumber. They call him a little thumber, you know, has a little off speed, doesn't throw that hard a fastball. Hitting's timing,
Yes.
and if you keep that timing off, you have a chance.
2-0 the count to Cale Fountain. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Fountain. In the dirt, ball 3. 3-0 the count to Cale Fountain. Fountain is probably going to take this pitch.
Just for a simple fact,
Yes.
they need runners.
Yes, both teams just need runners. And here's the 3-0 pitch from Elsie.
Oh, well. Tough
Skied it.
play. It's a very, very tough play.
Shortstop will get there. And after 3, Crete leads 2-1.
Mitch, I mean, Dutter did a great job
Yes.
coming in and putting a lid on it, you know, holding them to 2 runs. That could have got really, really a mess.
Yeah.
So see if the Titans can hold them here. Come back with the top of their lineup. They have a top part of their lineup coming up.
Yes.
With Hesterman, White, and
Lund. Little action in the Titans bullpen with Cale Fountain warming up. All the Titans really have to do is get runners on. They have struggled in the hitting category today. Their defense has been fine. Now batting for the Cardinals, number 8, Mason Stone. Stone grounded out to the pitcher back in the second inning. First pitch to Stone is in there. Strike 1.
Like to see that. Just come out and pound the strike zone. Dutter has a little velocity on his fastball.
Here's the 0-1 pitch from Dutter. Ground ball to the shortstop. Poppenhagen over to Fountain in time. And that brings to the plate number 13, Kenner Svitak. Svitak is 0 for 1 with a ground out to the shortstop back in the second inning. On deck for the Cardinals, number 9, Alex Eltsey.
See if we can get a quick one here. 3 up, 3 down, huh? That'd be nice.
Here's the first pitch to Kenner Svitak. Inside, ball 1. Almost hit Svitak.
Just like to give my man Mitch a shout out. He's been doing this forever, and he loves baseball, and he's really grown into his voice, and he really does a great job. So you guys give him a shout out on YouTube. Does an amazing job.
Here's the 1-1 pitch from Dutter. Swung on and hit to right field. Hood's going to have a tough play here. That's going to get down for a base hit. Svitak on with a bloop single there. It'll be the second hit of the day for both teams. And that brings to the plate number 9, Alex Eltsey, who's the other hit of the day, with a single back in the third.
Like you said, you're a fan of the bunt, right? You're probably bunting here?
No.
Straight MLB guy.
Here's the first pitch from Dutter. Ground ball to the third baseman, foul ball.
That slide step is really good. You see that with Dutter. You've got guys on base. It just really holds people close. It gives your catcher, Logan Michael, a chance to throw somebody out. That looked like a hit and run.
Yeah. Just barely curving behind the third base bag. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Eltsey.
Ground ball double play would be nice.
Yes. Pickoff attempt at first. Runner gets back safely.
Titans got to get some mojo going their way here a little bit. That little bloop single.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Eltsey. Swung on and fouled into the netting.
Straight back. We didn't blink at that one, did we?
No.
That was too high.
The trajectory's right. It could come over the net and hit the window.
Oh, you're a math guy.
Yes.
Get your Uncle Philly to figure that out.
Here's the 0-2 pitch to Eltsey.
Does he listen to us?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Strike 3 called. Backwards punchy for Dutter. That's his second punchy of the night. And that brings to the plate number 11, Jeffrey Kunkel.
Batting for the Cardinals. Number 11. Jeffrey Kunkel.
Kunkel walked back in the third inning and later scored. Here's the first. Dutter throws back a pickoff attempt. That was close.
Seems like they're going to try to advance him on a steal, get him in scoring position, huh?
I don't think you're bunting with 2 outs, though, so.
No, they're trying to advance him on a steal.
But
Yeah. Makeup game tomorrow against Bell West. I think it's just a varsity game. Both games, JV and varsity, here at the Buck. Start time for varsity is 4:30.
Here's the first pitch from Dutter to Kunkel. Just outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Kunkel. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Dutter. Just outside, 2-0 the count to Jeffrey Kunkel.
I was wrong, huh, Mitch? They're not going to try to advance him. Just going to make Dutter throw some strikes.
Yes. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Dutter. Pickoff attempt at first. Almost got him there.
Almost got him leaning, huh? On deck.
On deck for the
Carson.
Cardinals, number 2, Carson Cottle. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Porter. Dutter, he steps off the mound. Kind of tripped off the mound.
A little bit different weather than last night.
Here's the 2-0 pitch from Porter Dutter. High ball 3. 3-0 the count to Kunkel. Dutter takes a breath, comes set, and here will be the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike one to Jeffrey Kunkel. And here's the 3-1 pitch from Porter Dutter. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Dutter just seems to be blowing them away with his fastball. And here's the payoff pitch from Porter Dutter. Just outside, ball four, and there'll be runners on first and second for Carson Cottle.
Speaker's been really consistent with that zone tonight. See if we can get Porter back in here.
Ground ball to the second
Sit down,
baseman.
Logan. All
Over
right.
to first to Fountain in time. One hit from Alex from Kenner Sweetalk is all Crete could muster this inning. And after 3.5, Titans 1, Crete 2. Now batting for the Titans, number 15, Collier Hesterman. Hesterman is 0 for 1 with a ground out to the second baseman back in the first inning. Titans still looking to get their first hit of the day. Just a couple of walks. First pitch to Hesterman was low, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Hesterman. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Alex Eltsey. In there, strike one. 1-1 the count to Hesterman. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Eltsey. In the dirt, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Collier Hesterman. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Hesterman. In the dirt, ball 3. 3-1 the count to Hesterman. It would be great for the Titans to get a leadoff runner here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Eltsey. in the dirt, ball 4. And the Titans get their leadoff runner on. That brings to the plate number 20, Logan White. He's playing second base tonight, and he struck out back in the first inning. Catcher number 20, Connor Lomax, coming to talk with his pitcher number 9, Alex Elsey. Here's the first pitch to Logan White from Alex Elsey. In there, strike 1. 0-1 the count to Logan White. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Elsey. Pickoff attempt at first. Hesterman gets back in time. Here's Elsey gonna step on the mound. White's gonna come into the plate, and here will be the 0-1 pitch from Elsey. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2 the count to Logan White.
Logan's got a battle here. Fastball hit that outside corner, rough hand first pitch, and then off speed there. Elsey's just got a crazy arm angle. You guys got to get figured out.
Use the 0-2 pickoff attempt at first. Hesterman gets back safely. Beckett Lund on deck for the Titans. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Alex Elsey. Swung on and hit to the third baseman. Over to second. Out. And Logan White is on with a fielder's choice. Not what you want. That brings up number 5, Beckett Lund. Titans head coach Sean Bartholomew is coming to talk with the ump. I think it's about the number 14, Maximus Connell, coming off the base. Kind of looked like he came off the base quickly. That brings up Beckett Lund. Lund grounded out to the pitcher back in the second inning. And here's the pitch to Lund. Inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Lund.
Yeah, I think that's what Coach Bartholomew is coming out. Is talking to Johnny Maxwell about seeing if he made sure he had his foot on the bag.
And here's the 1-0 pickoff attempt at first. White gets back safely. And Elsey will step back on the mound.
Lund, Jr. pitches and plays outfield.
Here's the 1-0 pitch from Elsey. Outside, ball 2.
Little delayed steal there.
Yeah.
Didn't go.
Yes.
Seeing what they were doing, see what the
Yes.
defense was doing, action. Really a good idea.
Yeah. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Alex Elsey. Now Lund is going in the air deep. It's gonna fall down to the ground. Great catch by the right fielder, number 11, Jeffrey
Very good catch.
Kunkel.
That was a very good catch. Almost face planted in. He had to come a long ways. Like we said, the wind does not look like it's blowing, but it is blowing, and it's blowing in.
That brings up number 9, Cody Behrens. Barons is 0 for 1 with a ground out to the third baseman back in the first inning. Swung on and missed, strike 1. Titans have not broken the ice yet with a hit. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Alex Eltsey. White will be stealing over to first in. It's going to be caught by the second baseman, Maximus Connell. And the Titans will have a runner on second with 2 outs.
Come on, Cody. Let's get a hit. Barron's down 0-2. Needs to be patient, get choking up with that B-hack, and try to put the ball in play.
Bryce Fountain on deck for the Titans. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit up the middle, but it will be caught by the second baseman, number 14, Maximus Connell. And after 4, Crete 2, Titans 1.
For the Cardinals, Father Line, Cabrera, Connell, Ruffles.
Batting for the Cardinals here in the top of the 5th. Tad DeBrink, Maximus Connell, and Mason Crumbliss. DeBrink is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first and a walk in the third. And here's the first pitch from Dutter. In there, strike 1.
Hold him and try to score, right, Mitch?
Yes.
It's the only thing we can do. Dutter's doing a great job. Sometimes baseball's a crazy game. We just hit it at him,
Yes.
you know?
Here's the 0-1 pitch from Dutter. In the dirt, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Tad DeBrink. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Dutter.
Titans got a busy
Just
week.
outside, ball 2.
Bell West tomorrow, versus, and then they go play in the Lincoln Pius tournament Friday and Saturday.
Here's the 2-1 pitch from Porter Dutter. Swung on and hit to left field. Hesterman will take it on a hop, and it'll be a leadoff single for the Crete Cardinals. That brings to the plate number 14, Maximus Connell.
See what they do here. Always got to throw it out there in high school ball. Do you bunt or do you hit? Do you steal? I mean, there's a lot of situations we can do.
For
Oh, right. What are you supposed to do with those bunts?
put it down.
Put it on the ground, man. Yeah.
Don't want
Double
to put
play
it
in
into
order,
the
right?
Stands.
Yes.
Here's the 0-1 pitch from Porter Dutter.
Connell Sr.
Gonna shake a couple signs off. And pickoff attempt at first. DeBrink gets back safely. On deck for the Cardinals, number 24, Mason Crumbliss. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Dutter. Shows bunt. That one gets down. He's going to throw it to first in time. Connell does his job at getting DeBrink over. That brings up number 24, Mason Crumbliss. First pitch from Dutter to Crumbliss is in the dirt, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Crumbliss.
Give me inches, Mitch. Line a shot to the second baseman. Right fielder makes an amazing catch, like that much.
Yes. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Crumbliss. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1-0, 1 the count now. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Dutter. Just high, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Mason Crumbliss. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Porter Dutter. Just outside, ball 3. 3-1 the count to Crumbliss.
We're just saying that nobody's in the pen, probably for good reason.
Yeah.
They have 4
Yes.
games in the next 3 days, I think. You know, they got to save some pitching.
Here's the 3-1 pitch from Dutter. In there, strike 2. Great take by Crumbliss. And here's the payoff pitch from Porter Dutter. If Crumbliss would take his bat back. Ground fouled. And the count will remain at 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch from Porter Dutter. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That's Dutter's 3rd strikeout of the night. And that'll be the 2nd out of the inning. That brings to the plate number 20, Connor Lomax, who's struck out twice in the 2nd and the 3rd. And here's the first pitch from Dutter. Just high, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Connor Lomax. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Dutter. Inside, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Connor Lomax. On deck for the Cardinals, number 8, Mason Stone. And here's the 2-0 pitch to Lomax. Swung on and fouled into the netting. 2-1 the count to Connor Lomax. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Porter Dutter. In there, strike 2. Great pitch there from Dutter. 2-2 the count to Connor Lomax. And here's the 2-2 pitch to Lomax. Swung on and fouled. DeBrink was on the move there. And the count will stand at 2-2. And here's the pitch from Porter Dutter. Strike 3, got him looking. Porter has been pitching so great that he's held Titans in the game.
He's kept them in the game. He's held the Cardinals down, and he's doing a great job. Now we just got to get a little guys on base and move them over. That'd be good for the Titans. You ever get a hold of Nate Rohr there, Mitch? When we send him out, Nate Rohr he announces, and we're trying to get Mitch. Rohr announces. He does Husker softball, and he's the voice of Husker football in the stadium. He's giving Mitch some advice. When I just asked him, I know him from Beatrice. He actually started out at KWBE, and he's a great announcer. Has a great voice, and trying to get Mitch hooked up with him.
Fountain, Heffelfinger, and Hood will be batting in the bottom of the 5th for the Titans. Now batting for the Titans, number 12, Bryce Fountain. Fountain walked back in the 2nd inning. First pitch to Fountain is a ball. Titans still looking for their first hit. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Eltsey. Grounded. Pitcher's going to get to it, flips to first in time. And that'll be the first out of the inning. That brings to the plate number 14, Porter Dutter.
Now hitting for the Titans. Number 14, Porter Dutter.
On deck for the Titans, number 6, John Hood. And here's the first pitch to Dutter. High ball 1. 1-0 the count to Dutter. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Dutter in the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Dutter. In there, strike 1. 2-1 the count to Dutter.
It's a tough arm angle.
Yes.
Eltsey has. It's not sidearm, but it's not over the top.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit into the right field. The right fielder is under it and will make the catch. That brings to the plate number 6, John Hood. Hood grounded out to the shortstop back in the 3rd inning. Here's the first pitch to Hood, who's showing bunt. Pulls it back. Ball 1 to John Hood. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Eltsey. Outside, ball 2. 2-0 the count. On deck for the Titans, number 13, Kaiser Poppenhagen. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Eltsey. Swung on and hit to the center field, left field gap. That's going to one-hop the wall, and that will be the Titans' first hit, as it'll be a stand-up double for John Hood. And the Titans have broken through. That brings to plate number 13, Kaiser Poppenhagen. Titans looking to start a little 2-out rally. Here's the first pitch to Poppenhagen, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out to the shortstop back in the 3rd inning. It's not like the Titans are striking out a lot. They just are hitting it where the fielders are. And here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Poppenhagen. And there's no one there to receive the pickoff at second. And now here will be the 0-1 pitch from Eltsey. In there, strike 2. 0-2 the count to Kaiser Poppenhagen. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Poppenhagen. Swung on and hit down the right field line, but foul. And the count will remain 0-2. Warming up in the Crete bullpen, number 23, Cale Burkhart. And here's the 0-2 pitch from Eltsey. Outside, ball 1.
Got to give credit to Eltsey. He changes speeds really, really, really well, and his arm angles just really, it's tough to pick up.
Yes.
And you just hitting his timing, and he's got these guys off balance. Hopefully we can get a Poppenhagen sit back and drive one.
Here's the 1-2 pitch to Poppenhagen. Right to the second baseman for the 3rd out of the inning.
As you said, Mitch, hit him right at him, right?
Yes.
That's what we're doing.
Now batting for the Crete Cardinals, number 8, Mason Stone. Porter out for its 4th inning of relief. And His first pitch is a strike.
He's done a great job.
Yes.
Done a great job. Hopefully he can keep the door shut.
Yes. And the Titans can give him some run support.
Titans got 6 more outs to make something happen.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and the dirt, ball 1.
It's just early in the year.
Yes.
You don't know what's going to happen. And a lot of people haven't been outside very much, and just got to work your way through the season.
Here's the 1-1 pitch from Porter Dutter. Outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count to Mason Stone. Stone is 0 for 2 with a ground out to the pitcher and the shortstop. In the air to the center fielder. That will get down for a base hit. Stone's going to go dig for second.
This could be close.
They're going to get him at second base.
Second base running, Matt. Second base running they had, remember first inning?
First inning.
Except in that one. Single. Thrown out at second.
That brings the plate number 13, Kenner Sweetalk. Here's the first pitch to Sweetalk. Inside, ball 1. 1-0 with the count to Sweetalk. Sweetalk is 1 for 2 with a single in the 4th and a ground out to the shortstop in the 2nd. And here's the 1-0 pitch from Dutter. Swung on and hit the shortstop, Papenhagen. It's going to be a tough play, and he just can't dig it. It's going to be a base hit for Sweetalk.
How big is that guy getting thrown out at second base now? Guys at first and second, nobody out. Yep. Late inning baseball. Just got to get base runners on.
Now batting number 9, Alex Eltsey. Warming in the Titan bullpen, number 22, Cal Fountain, and number 18, Crew Moeller. They picked stolen base. They got Kenner Sweetalk out at second, so that now it's 2 outs. And here, Dutter has gotten a lot of help from his defense today, especially this inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Dutter. And the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Alex Eltsey. On deck for the Cardinals, number 11, Jeffrey Kunkel. And Dutter comes set, and here will be the 2-0 pitch. And it'll hit Eltsey. And Logan Michael is going to come talk with Dutter. That brings to the plate number 11, Jeffrey Kunkel. Dutter comes set, and here's the first pitch to Kunkel. Swung on and fouled. 0-1 the count to Kunkel. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Dutter. In there, strike 2. 0-2 the count to Jeffrey Kunkel. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Porter Dutter in the air and foul. And the count remains ordered 0-2. Dutter comes set and pick off at first, not in time. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Porter Dutter. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. It's another punchy from Porter Dutter. After 5.5, Crete still leads 2-1. Betting for the Titans here in the bottom of the 6th, Cale Fountain, Collier Hesterman, and Logan White. Elsie still on the mound for the Crete Cardinals. Here's the first pitch from Elsie. Swung on and fouled. 0-1 the count to Cale Fountain. I think Fountain's going to do something here. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled into the netting. 0-2 the count to Cale Fountain.
Was right on him those last 2 pitches. Just going to have to work hard here and battle.
Yes. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Elsie. Swung on and hit in the air deep. And it'll hit off the wall. It'll be a double for Cale Fountain.
Now, see, that is
Yes.
very good base running. He doesn't need to go through. Now he's in scoring position. Very smart. Brings up your
Four-hole hitter.
Four-hole hitter.
Three-hole hitter.
Three-hole
Collier
hitter with
Hesterman.
Hesterman, yes.
Here's the first pitch to Hesterman. Shows bunt, pulls it back. 0-1 the 1-0 the count to Hesterman.
Sometimes I don't know that they're gonna bunt. I
Yes.
think they want to see the action that the infield's providing, seeing who's charging, so they can know which way to bunt it if they want to.
Warming up in the Crete bullpen, number 23, Cale Burkhart. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Elsie. Shows bunt again. It's going to get past the catcher, and Fountain is going to move to third. It's going to be a 2-0 count to Hesterman. And Crete coach is going to come talk with Eltsey. Eltsey has not struck anybody out in this game yet. Here's the 2-0 pitch from Eltsey. In the dirt, ball 3. 3-0 the count to Hesterman. On deck for the Titans, number 20, Logan White. Here's the 3-0 pitch to Hesterman. In there, strike 1. 3-1 the count to Collier Hesterman. Here's the 3-1 pitch from Eltsey. And it'll hit Hesterman. And the Titans will have runners at the corners for Logan White. White, only a sophomore. And they're going to bring in a new pitcher,
He was
number 23.
hurt last year. White
Yes.
got hurt in football and kind of took him all year to kind of recover. Now he's put on some weight, looking good. 4-hole hitter as a sophomore for the Titans is pretty good.
Now pitching for the Crete Cardinals, number 23, Cale Burkhart.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Yes.
Where did Eltsey go?
Eltsey. Oh. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 23, Cale Burkhart. LT takes Carson Cottle's place in the outfield. And pinch running for Hesterman, number 1, Caden Keir. First pitch from Burkhart. Keir will be going in the dirt, ball 1. Fountain's going to come home. And this will be a tie ball game. Keir's going to third. And Caden Keir goes from first to third. And Fountain scores to make the game tied at 2.
Coach Fountain was talking to Caden. He kind of went from second base late. He could have solved that out in front and went and say, give him a little pep talk. Good job on Caden being aggressive. Just don't want to waste runs there. Logan's still at bat, runner in scoring position. Let's see if he can get the ball to the outfield. Take the lead.
Here's the 1-0 pitch to White. In the dirt, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Logan White. Here's the 2-0 pitch to White. Shows bunt. Bunt is down but foul. 2-1 the count to Logan White. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Logan White. Ground ball to the third baseman. Throws to the plate. He will get him. Great play there by the third baseman, number 13, Kenner Svitak. That brings up number 5, Beckett Lund. Here's the first pitch to Lund. White's gonna go. He will be into second safely.
He has a slow time to the plate. Kill. Burbach does. He lifts high. They could probably steal on him all day. They probably want to take third,
Here's
but
the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to the second baseman. Over to first in time. There'll be a runner on third with 2 outs for Cody Behrens. Behrens is 0 for 2 with a ground out to the third baseman and a line out to the second baseman. Bryce Fountain's on deck for the Titans. Here's the first pitch to Behrens, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Cody Behrens. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Cody Behrens. In the air, foul into foul ground. The first baseman is under it and makes the catch. A great catch for the first baseman, number 13, Kenner Svitak. Into the top of the 7th. It's tied at 2. Final line for Alex Eltsey. 3 innings, no strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 hits, 1 run that was earned, and 1 hit batter. What? Yeah, Burkhart's pitching. Batting for the Crete Blue Jays, number 23, Cale Burkhart. Sorry, Crete Cardinals. Here's the first pitch from Cale Fountain, who's now pitching for the Titans. Outside, ball 1. One and 0 the count to Burkhart. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and fouled towards the Titans dugout. Look out. And it's the 1-1 the count now.
He has some velocity,
Yes.
I think. Third base dugout might want to get some helmets on.
Yeah.
See if he just stays straight fastball. I think they'd have a tough time catching up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch from Cale Fountain. Shakes one off. Now he's ready. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Cale Fountain. Strike 3, got him looking. And that brings up the top of the order with Tad DeBrink, who grounded out in the first inning, walked in the third, and singled in the 5th. And here's the first pitch from Cale Fountain. In there, strike 1. 0-1 the count to Tad DeBrink. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Fountain. Just high, ball 1. 1-1 the count to Brink. On deck for the Cardinals, number 14, Maximus Connell. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. 1-2 the count to DeBrink. Fountain steps on the mound. And here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and hit into shallow center field. It's diving and it'll get down for a bloop single.
Again, huh?
Yes.
They've been getting those all day. Texas Leaguer, blue single. Sawed him off at the hands, too. That had to hurt.
Yes.
I don't think that probably felt very good for DeBrink.
That brings to plate number 14, Maximus Connell. Connell is 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the first and a ground out to the pitcher in the 5th, and a walk in the 3rd. Pickoff attempt at first. It's going to get by Fountain. Bryce Fountain, that is. And DeBrink is going to take 2nd. So the go-ahead run is at 2nd. Connell steps into the plate. Brink takes his lead off 2nd, and here's the first pitch from Fountain. In there, strike 1. 0-1 the count to Maximus Connell. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Fountain. Swung on and missed, strike 2. 0-2 the count to Connell. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Cale Fountain to Maximus Connell. Great almost pickoff move there. Titans have Bryce Fountain, Porter Dutter, and John Hood in the bottom of the 7th. And here's the 0-2 pitch from Cale Fountain. Outside, ball 1. 1-2. 2-2 the count to Cale Fountain.
Dangerous situation. I mean, you just want to make sure you have a good pitch selection here. You don't want to spike something in the dirt and let the guy advance to 3rd. Hopefully, just go out and get him with the fastball.
And here's the 1-2 pitch from Cale Fountain. In there, strike 3 call.
Or the curveball, right, Punch?
Yes, that's the 2nd backwards punchy for Cale Fountain.
That's where he gets the nickname. Yes. Mitchell Punchy Severson, huh? Coach Bartholomew coming out to the mound.
Mason Crumbliss will come out and bat for the Cardinals. He has 2 strikeouts and a fly out to the right fielder. Quick meeting on the mound. And Mason Crumbliss will step into the batter's box. And here's the first pitch to Mason Crumbliss. Swung on and fouled back. Here's the Fountain will step back on the mound. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Cale Fountain. Swung on and missed, strike 2.
Fountain's coming in doing a great job here. Throwing more off speed than I thought he would. But, you know, it's early on, and velocity might not be up as much as it needs to be. Punch, we're going to have to, if I ever see that ball hit this glass,
yes.
I wonder what the odds of that happen. All right, here we go.
Here's the 0-2 pitch from Cale Fountain. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And it will be a quick tag, and Cale Fountain strikes out the side here in the top of the 7th. Bryce Fountain will lead off the inning for the Titans with Logan Michael on deck. Titans got 1 run last inning to stay alive. Cale Burkhart still on the mound for the Cardinals. Here's the first pitch to Bryce Fountain. Swung on and hit in the air to the center field. Center fielder's going to come on, and it'll be a single for Bryce Fountain. Titans get their leadoff hitter on for Logan Michael, sorry. First pitch to Logan Michael is in there for strike 1. Bryce Fountain's going to take second. And so it'll be the winning run in scoring position for the Titans. John Hood on deck for the Titans. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Burkhart. Shows bunt. Michael shows bunt. It gets by the catcher. Fountain's going to third. He will take third. And the Titans have a runner on third with nobody out. And a 2-0 count to Logan Michael. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Logan Michael. Inside, ball 3. 3-0 count to Logan Michael. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Cale Burkhart. Takes ball 4, and the Titans will have runners at the corners with nobody out for number 6, John Hood. And the Cardinals coach is going to go talk with his pitcher, Cale Burkhart. Nobody warming up in the Cardinals bullpen. pinch running for Logan Michael will be number 11, Carter Ibsen. Now batting number 6, John Hood. He was the hero of yesterday's game. Will he do it today? Low ball 1, and Ibsen will take second on the play. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Hood. In the dirt, ball 2. Great block there by the catcher, number 20, Connor Lomax. And John Hood's going to step back into the batter's box. Burkhart comes set, and here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 1. 2-1 the count to Hood. On deck for the Titans, number 13, Kaiser Poppenhagen. The steal from Ibsen was huge because it gets rid of the double play opportunity. But I believe if there was a play, they'd go home with it. And here's the 2-1 pitch to Hood. In there, strike 2. 2-2 the count to Hood.
Yeah, you're right there. They would go home. Infield's in, but it
Yes.
takes away the force,
Yes.
which it really doesn't matter. They have to play him in. This is just like, you know, it's dire to go home. You have to go home. That's just the only play. All right, there's no tomorrow.
Here's the 2-2 pitch to Hood. Swung on and grounded to the shortstop. He bobbles the ball to the plate and safe at the plate, and the Titans win 3-2 on a walk-off single from John Hood. What a great game. Titans fought. Didn't get a hit until the 5th inning.
Next action for the Titans tomorrow, right back here at Puck.
4:30. Carson start at 4:30. JB to follow. Stick around. That's where's the Cardinals and Titans play in the second game.
Titans win 3-2.
So you got the hits and runs there.
Titans had 4 hits and 3 runs.
Let me see. Line on the Crete, 2 runs, 5 hits. Norris, 3 runs, 4 hits.
Great game for the Titans. I'm Mitchell Severson, and I was joined by Jason Collison.
As always, Mitch, it's good. You gonna be here tomorrow?
I don't know if we're broadcasting it tomorrow.
No broadcast tomorrow. My fault. I'll be out here, though, giving your lovely PA if you want to come give me some hot dogs and pops, all right? Great, Mitch. Great game. And Titans got a really grinder schedule coming up this week with Bovey West and then the Lincoln Pius tournament. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week when we broadcast. Monday. Lincoln Pius, the dreaded Thunderbolts.